All right, and go. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. My name is Wildstreet, and it has been a while, hasn't it? Jesus Christ, my ears just got destroyed by that noise that just happened. It is also still getting destroyed. Welcome back to the podcast, guys. Today, we have a lot to talk about. Let's talk about it. You know, I can't really do it from where I'm sitting. I was going to do the Machine Gun Kelly dance when he's talking about it, but I can't do that. So, you know. And here are my cohorts. Damn, I don't even know what to call you. Okay, I'm Blossom. We got Bubbles and we got Buttercup on the mic. Whoever can choose, you choose who. I'm definitely Blossom. Go ahead. Go.
I'm Buttercup.
No. You can be Bubbles.
No, I'm legitimately pissed off, so I'm Buttercup. You can be Bubbles.
Favorite color is green, and so you tell
or you can be Miss Bellum. There you go.
I'll take Miss. Actually, no. I would like to be Buttercup. You can be Bunny.
No. You can be Mojo Jojo. Matter of fact, no. I'll be the green rowdy rough boy. There you go.
I said Powerpuff Girls. Who the fuck is messing with the mic right now?
Not me.
Not me. I don't even hear what you're talking about.
Someone is lying.
I hear the noise, but
I didn't hear anything.
Mrs. E4, are you moving right now?
No, I am not. I've been laying in the same spot.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Second of all, I said Powerpuff Girls. Y'all can't switch.
Well, I said you can be Bunny. Bunny was the Powerpuff.
No.
You can be Bunny.
You can be princess. You can be that princess girl.
Powerpuff Girls.
Hey, I mean,
Bunny was a Powerpuff Girl. So you're super big, super strong.
You don't get to be Buttercup.
Well, I'm automatically Blossom.
Who else talks for Who else does Buttercup's voice actors talks for? And then you could be her.
But I feel as though that because, you know, Buttercup and me kind of do have stuff in common.
Like what?
Oh, well, we both have vaginas.
That's nice. Next.
Hey. Yo, you gotta be a little more specific for that for your argument. You can't use your vagina.
How was that specific? Me being specific for a vagina, that means then I would have to start describing it. Which
okay,
I'm not
first of all, I don't mean like that. I mean, if your argument boils down to we both have vaginas, then no, that's not.
I'm just saying. Well, okay, so technically there's 4 Powerpuff. You know what? And it's not that I don't hate Bubbles. I just don't. I don't want to be blonde. So I can be Bubbles as long as I can dye my hair.
That's racist.
No, I just don't want to be fucking blonde.
According to the world, black people can't be racist.
Well, fine. You're Bubbles with bubbly hair, so that would make it blue hair. There you go.
Granted, black people can't be racist.
I'm fine with that. I can talk to animals.
Whatever. Today,
technically, you should love to be Buttercup because she's like the strongest Powerpuff Girl.
Actually,
but,
no.
Yeah.
No, she is not. Do you guys want me to change it to the Power Rangers? I don't care. Don't care.
They're like older sister that's like super tall.
Do not care. No one cares. We don't talk about that dumb shit. Moving on. We are officially changing to the Power Rangers. I'm automatically the Green Ranger. Who y'all could fight amongst yourselves.
You want to be green, so you can be the Green Ranger. So you're gonna be the Green Ranger. You use your powers relatively quickly. If I had to choose the Power Ranger, I guess I'd be the White Dino Ranger because he's the second best evil Ranger of all time. Don't at me.
Did you? First of all, don't ever say that again. Okay. Second of all,
no.
Do you know the strongest Power Ranger in all of Power Rangers is the Green Ranger? Right?
Shit.
We know that. I said he's the second best evil Ranger. Don't at me. The White Dino Thunder Ranger.
Okay. Cool. But
you lose your powers within 4 episodes. So enjoy your short time at being green.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question, right? I'm going to ask you a quick question. What's the strongest Ranger in all of them? And where's the Green Ranger right now in the Power Ranger series?
You talking about that Master Morpher shit?
Nope.
Are we talking about Shatter Grid?
Nah, I'm not talking about. Yeah, I'm kind of talking about Shadow Grid. But if you talk about Shadow Grid, you know where the Green Ranger is, right? And what his new name is.
Darkon and all that?
Lord Dakan. So at the end of the day...
You're not that Green Ranger, though, sir.
I said I'm the Green Ranger. I could have said I am Lord Dakan if I wanted to. I wanted to be a dick.
See, he's not a Power Ranger. He is a evil.
He's a fucking Power Ranger. Good guy. He's a Power... Bruh, the whole pirate...
and protectors.
So the pirates were good? The pirates were good. The pirates.
Hey, man.
They were good. They were stealing... people's morphers. They were stealing everything. And they happened to fight the bad guys because they got in their way. They were not good people. They were pirates.
And Darkon is good? He's a villain.
Darkon is not good, but he's still a Power Ranger. What are you talking about?
But see, if you're going to be a Power Ranger, you must be true. One of justice and protection.
The pirates took everything and stole.
We're not talking about the pirates. Who cares about the pirates?
Power Rangers, regardless, but they stole everything. Were not good people. They became good because they had to. They still were not good people.
They became good. Means they still ended up fighting for nice peace and justice.
And then guess what they did after the movie? They literally went back to stealing shit. Like, are you kidding me?
Hey man. Hey man.
No, you don't have to be Justice to be a Power Ranger.
Justice.
You just have to have the morpher. A true Power Ranger.
A true Ranger. You must be a true trooper. You must do the hand signs and all that bullshit.
Yeah, you know what you are? You're officially a movie Power Ranger. You're a movie Power Ranger. That's it. I'm going to call you a movie Power Ranger and move it on. Today, we're going to talk about Yorkies. All right? Yorkies are the dumbest dog in history of... So, nah.
And I will be leaving.
Okay, calming that down because apparently E4 is gonna get a little sensitive if we're talking about the Yorkshire Terriers of the world.
You're racist.
I'm racist. Prove it.
It's what you just said.
Alright guys, let's move on. Let's move on because we are going to talk about Yorkies all day if we have to. Anywho.
Yeah, I don't have all damn night. Unlike you fine people, I have work.
Yes. Let's talk about the gaming industry. Like we always do. First of all, I want to talk about microtransactions. How do you guys feel about them?
I spoke to you off camera, off mic about this. When it comes to the old microtrans, it's a matter of what they're being used to promote and what they're being used for.
Yep.
If I was going to say an overall, if I'm talking overall consensus, then I think they need to be abolished. If I was talking overall, just, in general.
Yes.
But at the same time, I feel as if I honestly don't care because 9 times out of 10, at least in my case, microtransactions don't affect me because I don't really do them anyway. So it doesn't affect me.
I got you. My only problem with microtransactions is when they kind of, and I've even said this off camera, it's when they kind of either lie about it or try to make some bullshit about it. Or fucking when they use what am I saying here? When they try to make it seem like the microtransactions are very important, aka NBA 2K, when these motherfuckers lowered your experience gain just so you could buy microtransaction and over fucking watch. I love Overwatch to death, but if you play Overwatch long enough, it's like, okay, I'm not getting anything. They had to literally fix to the point where you no longer get duplicates, but you still a hard time getting anything in that game, man. It's so fucking frustrating.
Well, to be fair, I don't have a hard time getting loot boxes, but
oh no one has a hard time getting loot boxes. You just have a hard time getting shit from the loot boxes.
Extra cocky.
Oh, when the fuck?
Yeah, no one has a hard time getting loot boxes. You get loot boxes for fucking go to arcade mode and losing a match.
Hey,
like,
I made it sound like it was shitty.
What?
Hey,
I don't have a hard time getting a single loot box.
I mean, even then, I mean, the skins in the game so far have not been too impressive for me to really care.
Oh no, I'm not saying that, but I have some skins in the game where I'm like, I want that, but I'm not paying for my loot box just to fucking unlock that skin. I'm not doing it. Fucking Destiny, they were like, hey, alright, we're gonna fix this. We got it. Like, Jesus Christ, bro.
But see, even Overwatch doesn't bother me because it doesn't affect the gameplay. So I
know. Yeah, there are times where it doesn't affect
cosmetic.
It. Yeah, it's just cosmetic, which is, to me, is just.
And you can't even see your character anyway, so it's like. Like that's one thing. That's what stopped me from buying that beautiful little flamey Genji skin. I sat there. I'm like, you know what? I want this. And I saw the price for $15, and I sat there. I'm like, why would I buy this? I can't see myself anyway.
Wait, it was $15?
Yeah, something like that.
For a fucking skin?
Yeah, because the All-Star League or whatever for Overwatch.
Bro.
Or something like that.
Bro, hold up, son. I don't care what anybody says. That skin better dance. It better automatically get me 5 loot. But I'm not paying $15 for a fucking skin.
It better get me immunity to fucking Bastion. I don't know what the fuck kind of skin that was.
Yeah, it's skin, tracer skin. It was about I think it was 10. I think Mercy's was 15. One of them was something like that.
Regardless,
it costs
double digits for a fucking skin is way too goddamn much. It should be $1.
Yeah, I just sat there.
I was gonna say $1. That is
like $1. Remember what happened with Turtle Rock Studios? What's the name of that stupid ass game? Evolve. You remember how they charged $15 for a fucking monster, and everybody was like, "Nani?" Like, nah, no one's gonna pay for that. No one should pay for that. I mean, hopefully the human race. I have no faith.
There are people out there though, sir.
It's like how people would buy the fucking Devil May Cry 5 microtransactions the instant get good button.
Pretty much.
I love people, man. They're gonna be like, yeah,
man. Like I said,
I'm at the last boss. Like, nigga, you paid for all that shit. Like, what?
But
I just pulled a Booker T.
And like I said, even the Devil May Cry doesn't bother me too much because one, I would never do it, and two, I just don't care. It's not going to affect unless we find out it does affect it when we get the game.
If they pull a 2K, it's game over for them. They fucked up.
As long as it doesn't affect the actual game itself, I don't care if they make a good get good button. By all means.
Yeah, by all means, get good.
Now, I would troll people, and if you bought red orbs and beat the game like that, I wouldn't let you get that trophy for beating the game, but, that's just me. I'd be a troll.
Oh, yeah, man, I'd be a troll for life. Like, bro, you had to cheat to get good, son.
I mean, if you want to spend money to get red orbs and get good and all that, by all means, if Devil May Cry of all games is that difficult for you, then...
It's again, but the excuse for me was just like, Capcom, no one's gonna fall for that. no one's gonna fall for that.
Plus, everyone's looking for the Resident Evil 2 remake anyway. Devil May Cry is just added bonus.
For me, it's I'm more Devil May Cry-ish.
I'm more Resident Evil.
Yeah, so. I love my Residents, but moving on, let's talk about let's bow our heads in peace for Walking Dead real quick. I mean, Telltale Games.
No.
Gus is doing it.
I mean,
I don't know how the fuck he's doing it when, technically, to be fair, he's okay. We're gonna make Gus mean. He's only played one game made by them.
Gus.
I had to fucking look up. I had to look up. I was like, oh, I only played one, and it wasn't even like it. I mean, it sucks that people lost their job. I'm not that heartless, but yeah,
I get what you're saying, but for me, it's multiple aspects. Of course, after Walking Dead season 1. After using the same fucking engine for every game over and over again, it wasn't a surprise that the game started sinking in quality. Like Guardians of the Galaxy was not good to me at all. Like it really wasn't. It wasn't even remotely good.
They had a lot of average games, but I feel like their Walking Dead, their Batman were pretty solid titles. And it sucks that, unless someone decides to say we'll pick up Walking Dead and finish that off, that we won't be able to see it. I enjoyed Tall Tales games, not all of them.
Oh God!
But I felt like they came in and they carved their own place, and I was fine with that. Now, with all the the Batman was good, the Walking Dead.
The first Batman was good. The second one was not.
What else? Wolf Among Us was pretty good.
Wolf Among Us is my favorite, actually. That's the funny.
Borderlands,
Yeah.
Guardians,
The Guardians was bad.
Jurassic Park,
Terrible. That was terrible.
Hey, the deaths in that game were funny. They were funny and brutal.
Oh God, like they were brutal, but that game, gameplay wise and everything else, the game was terrible. What else is terrible? What's the name of that other joint? Oh yeah,
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones was just awful. Like,
I heard that too.
What the fuck was they thinking with that game?
As a whole, the games that were good, at least in my opinion.
Oh yeah, like season 1 of Walking
Dead.
A big.
I thought all the Walking Dead were pretty good. That's just my opinion. I loved every season.
Even part 2.
Yes, because I love Clementine. I love what they did with her character. I love what I did with my character. The hell with everyone else.
What about part 3? You actually like season 3?
Yeah, I liked every season for the most part. I had no issues with it. I thought because they evolved Clementine. Like fuck the gameplay aspect. It's just, those games gameplay are the same, rinse and repeat. Maybe a few differences here and there, but they're pretty much wildly the same. I look at the story, and if I was judging it by story, the way they evolved Clementine through the game, it caught me. And then when they did season 3, and they brought in the new characters, Javier and his brother and all them,
what happened incorporated them, by the way?
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't played it. Depending on choices, your brother, I forgot his name, Harvey. Yeah. He dies. In my ending, he dies. The girlfriend disappears. We assume she's dead, and that's pretty much and Clementine goes find AJ. I'm sure there's other endings out there.
She clearly
found him. Yeah, she goes out and finds him in my ending. So
she finds him because she's with him in.
Yeah, well, in some endings, because there was a moment where he asked if she. Apparently, there's an ending where she will stay there. Mm-hmm. It's kind of and then in the new season they'll probably show something happen where she leaves anyway. Kind of like how in the end of season 2, that Jane girl, I let her live. Mm-hmm. We left together, but in the beginning of season 3, she's dead. So they pretty much just flashback to show you what happened. And in my game, she hung herself because she found out she was pregnant. But I love the stories that they do in that universe. So all of them, number 1, 2, and 3, despite what people may think about adding new characters or whatever, I enjoyed it because I enjoyed the story with Clementine. And Telltale, if there's one thing I would miss, is their take on the story. Even the Batman games, I really didn't do the one with the Joker. I didn't get that far because I stopped playing it. But from when I did play the story of it with the Black Cat thing, Spider-Man, Catwoman, and all that, I enjoyed what they were doing. And seeing the choices that you can make in those games. There's not a lot of games with choices. Mm-hmm. I mean, you do have your heavy range, you do have your Detroits, but Telltale, they gave me maybe a little bit too often throughout the year, or in a span of time with all these random games they gave us. But the sense of choice and the sense of basically I am controlling this is it would make me like their games a lot. So I will miss them for that. So I will miss them. A lot of people may not care, but I definitely will miss their games. Mainly, especially their Walking Dead. I at least wanted to finish the season up. More importantly than anything else, like everything else is kind of just like whatever. But the fact that I may not be able to see what they had planned for Clementine's and whether she lives or dies, it kind of hurts a little bit. So.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they can complete it because people bought that season pass. So.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Sony probably doesn't give it because Sony is on their high horse. They think they run things around here.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't know what they would do about the season. But apparently, they're trying to reach out to other developers to take over the process so they can finish it.
Yeah,
at least finish that so they can honor the season pass because that's a lot of money they're probably going to give back, which at this moment they don't have. So who knows what's going to happen with that?
Yeah.
But speaking of Sony, if no one else has any thoughts on Telltale, I don't know if anyone does. But if not, PlayStation Classic.
Oh my fucking Christ! Oh my Christ!
This is just the girl part of me, but those little sisters just look too cute.
So here's my issue with this, and y'all can chime in whenever. I spoke to a couple friends, and we discussed where, first of all, the price is ridiculous. $100 is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God!
But I'm sitting here, and I'm trying to think to myself, me and friends, what on earth could they put on that system that you can't get now remastered on either PS3 or PS4? Technically PS4 because you can probably just buy those games from the digital store.
Or games that's about to come out anyway. Hey, Crash Bandicoot! We just got a remake. Spyro! It's coming out in November.
Exactly, and that's what my concerns are. And I think this all comes from Sony just not giving a shit.
What games? Copycats.
That too, but see, that's the thing. Nintendo and Super Nintendo Classic, you can't play those. Well, you can, but you can't play those like you can PlayStation games. They're not getting remastered every fucking month.
Right.
You know, there's a nostalgia feeling. There's a nostalgia feeling there that you can only get on a Super Nintendo, or you can only get on a NES. On PlayStation, they're remaking. They just like E4 just said. They just remade Crash Bandicoot. They just remade Spyro. So those are 3 games, technically 6 games. Now, if I had to choose, you probably would put Crash 3 and then Spyro 2 on that console if I were to choose. So you took those games off. They're not going to put Crash Team Racing on that console because apparently Crash Team Racing has been rumored to be remade online.
I know. Oh, God.
Now, what else? Now, we have a couple games announced. We have Tekken 3. Okay. Not worth $100.
Whoa! Tekken, ew. No.
Tekken 3.
No.
They're not going to put Medieval on there. Medieval just got remastered, so.
Wild Arms, some racing game, and 2 others. Irrelevant titles that aren't worth $100, basically. I present the question of what could they do? Now, I came up with a few. Siphon Filter, maybe.
That would be fun.
Maybe they can build off. Maybe they can advertise Soul Calibur 6 by releasing Soul Edge. Because apparently people have never heard of it. Maybe Ape Escape 1. The first Ape Escape.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah. Now, that's about it. Or maybe Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. You know, to weed off the Spider-Man fans. You know, to kind of bring them in. Spider-Man 2, Enter Electro. So out of those, 4 games I just named? What else? So that's 9 games. If they took my list and added there, that's 9 games. What else could you possibly see on that console? 20 games. Now, maybe Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Maybe. And I would put the first one on there.
But that was already remade.
Yeah. they're not going to do Bushido Blade because who on earth knows anything about Bushido Blade 2 unless you legitimately knew about the game?
Yeah.
Wild 9, as much as I would love to play that again, that's not going on that console. And if it did go on that console, I'd be shocked. No one knows about Wild 9. That game came out, it was good, fun, entertaining, and it went underneath the radar. No one know about that.
What? I'm drawing a blank here because it's been such a long time. What was the name of that fighting game? And it was it was like a boxing game, right? And one of the characters was skinny black guy that had like an afro.
Ready to Rumble?
Ready to Rumble.
Yeah.
Was that on PlayStation?
Dreamcast.
That was on Dreamcast and PS2.
Dreamcast.
That's another thing. Can you even think of 20 PS1 games that are even worth putting on that console? Because to be honest with you, PS1 was not known for their stellar games. They were known for stellar sequels. Now, you can always put GTA on there, but, I mean, who's going to play that in 2018?
Yeah.
I could honestly see the remake of that.
You know, I just don't know where Sony has the balls to release a PlayStation Classic for $100, where the games that you can get, truth be told, you can go on the PlayStation Store on PS3 or PS4 and download them for $9-10 or.
And I have a question too. With these classics, like the Sega and the NES and stuff, were these classics like so popular that Sony just had to get in on this?
Sony is trying to make a cash cow. But see, the Sony right now thinks they're above the gaming world because their PS4 dominated easily. There was no competition. None. Xbox failed the moment it launched. PS4 has dominated this entire thing. They are literally going back to the way they were when PS2 was out. When PS2 came out and they dominated, yeah, Xbox got better at the end, which led to Xbox 360 dominating. But when PS2 was out, Sony got a big head. They didn't give a shit.
Oh yeah, $600 for their console.
PS2 just had games for games for games for games. Fucking games.
And guess what happened? They got a big ass head, and look what we got. PS3. How dead was the PS3 before it actually became good? About 2 years.
I didn't even have the PS3. I actually just I did the 360. That's what I had. You
and 90% of everyone else.
Yep.
Sony is literally this is how the whole system went. This is exactly how it went. PS2 came out, it dominated. Xbox was trash. I mean, you had Halo, and then once Halo 2 came out, Xbox started to build up steam. And then Xbox 360 came out, nobody passed that up. Everybody ran to get that because they knew at some point Halo 3 was going to release. They knew it.
Yeah.
And I believe it was backwards compatibility, so you can play Halo 2, if I remember correctly, for the first iterations of 360.
Yep.
Sony makes the announcement of a $600 console. We're doing Blu-ray. We're the cheapest Blu-ray player. We didn't want an entertainment console. We wanted a gaming console. You gave us 3 games. Dawn of Genji, garbage. Some other game, trash, and Resistance. That Resistance, console,
Gundam. It was Gundam.
Oh, and Gundam.
Gundam Crossfire.
Garbage.
That was the second game you were talking about. It was Gundam Crossfire. Shit was terrible bad. Garbage.
Resistance kept that system on life support for 2 years.
Hold on. Fun fact. I don't know if you could you remember Dark Wave. We was all in that one room playing Resistance on the fucking screen. And my man Jeremy shot a rocket over here.
Yes, sir. I had a cold sweat. I was like, woo! And I shot him with that shotgun as quick as possible.
How did he shoot the rocket over here?
And then, of course, Jamal threw a grenade at his feet and watched it. And blew up. I don't know why.
Bruh. No, E4. So we're all sitting there playing the game with 4-player match. We're having fun. We're like, let's go. This man Darkwave is like, what the hell just happened? And Jeremy's like, my bad. He was like, bro, you just shot a rocket and it went over my head. What? Are you aiming that right? We're all confused on how he shot a rocket over.
I just proceeded to shoot him. I just proceeded to kill him. I just said, douche.
We're all like,
because I remember this because I was on like a train map or something. Yeah. I was climbing up the train, and Jeremy was just on the train, and I turned, and all I see is this rocket. I was scared because that shit came out. I'm like, and then Mrs. been like, Nani? Poosh! I shot with the shotgun because shotgun's overpowered in that game.
Yeah.
Overpowered.
All my man could say was, I'm not really good at shooters. I was like, son, that's not helping anything. No, all you do is aim down.
And the rocket literally went over my head. It was like, I saw the rocket come towards me. I knew I was dead. I said, I'm about to die here. I'm gonna get raped. And the rocket just sailed over my head. Woo! I'm just sat there. It felt like in slow motion to me.
Shit. Yeah.
And I took that shotgun.
But moving on, man.
But what I was saying is Sony got the big head. They charged $600. No one bought it except for me, like the dumbass that I was. But I bought it. I was dedicated.
My mom bought mine, and to this day, if I can go back in time, I'd be like, Ma, don't buy it. Please don't buy it for me.
I bought it. I had only resistance. Do you not understand? 2 years.
Oh, and
no, don't tell me Heavenly Sword was great.
No, you had resistance in Heavenly Sword. And then
it was great for 4 hours while taking poops on the toilet, eating a sandwich, and doing everything else but playing that game. That's how short that game was. Don't at me.
Please stop saying that.
Oh, and don't get me started about Haze. Oh my gosh, Haze, the next shooter. What happened? Garbage. It took Uncharted, Killzone 2.
Yep.
And Metal Gear Solid 4, mainly Metal Gear Solid 4, to put PS3 on the map because that system was dead. What happened? They dominate towards the end. We get PS4. Nobody buys Xbox One because Xbox got too big for their head. And now look where we're back. We're all right back.
That gives me back. That get me back to an argument with one of my closest constituents named Blackwing Angel. We had an argument about Devil May Cry. Fortunately, I don't argue about. I don't argue subjective opinions anymore because this shit is starting to get pointless. I had to stop somebody in their tracks when they said Bane could beat the Hulk, and at that point I was like, yeah, I'm done here. I argue objective opinions, right? I argue objective. So
we got argument when I asked the question of who will win, One Punch Man or All Might.
Yeah, objectively, One Punch Man would win that damn fight. It's not possible for All Might to win it, but who cares, right? So, as I was saying to him, I said DMC failed because of the company, or because of Ninja Theory's stupidity and how they treated the fans, and the only reason that's why they lost that little whole situation. I was like, Xbox is a prime example. You remember what they said? They was like, we have a system like that, we can go offline. It's called the Xbox 360, and it got too big for their head. And look what happened to the console. It failed, and it's barely even struggling now. It's the funny thing is, it's just because of the lack of exclusives now at this point. But come on, that's what you don't. That's where you don't talk shit to your consumer base. It doesn't work. It never fucking works.
And again, at this stage, everyone now, and with the way PC and Microsoft are kind of intertwined with each other, there's almost no need to buy an Xbox One. Why go buy an Xbox One? Let me rephrase that. Why go buy an Xbox One X for $500 when I can take that $500, save it, raise up another $500 or so, and just buy me a PC that will equally outpower that console and their next? And still play all their games, by the way. It's not like you have any exclusives.
Yeah.
You get people are saying, we're getting MMOs now. Congratulations, you're getting MMOs that have been out on PC for almost 6 years.
Yeah.
Black Desert, I'm looking at you, and Bless Online or Bless Unleashed. I'm sorry, another topic I will just. I'm not going to discuss Bless Online trash.
We could talk about it. Or you could have your rant moment.
Do we need to? See, I didn't pay for it. I knew. I knew this was going to happen. So Bless Online, again, it looks fantastic. Right? Mm-hmm. Finally comes out to the West. Me and my friend were playing Final Fantasy. Well, you know what? Maybe they had a Founders Pack come out for PC. Mm-hmm. Like an early access, pay whatever. Me and my friend said, yeah, we may give it a try depending on the price. I looked at the price, $40 or so. I predicted that game would go free to play. I had to say, this probably go free to play. So not only did the game have bad launch, bugs everywhere, trash, then they turn around and announce, or Bandai, they're publishing Blessed Unleash. What is Blessed Unleash, you ask? It's literally Bless Online, but kind of redone. It has Unreal Engine. Oh wait, the PC version didn't have that. They're supposed to have a smoother launch. They're going to have things that make it different from Bless Online. Meanwhile, that game will be free to play. So everyone who spent money on the PC will not be getting Bless Unleashed because it's made by quote different people, and I'm doing quotes because who knows. And they pretty much got fucked in the ass. NeoWiz or whoever made Bless Online needs to be abolished from the gaming department. Now, me being smart, I'll play it on Xbox because it'll be free. Whether or not it'll be good is a different story. But Bless Online on PC, if I had bought that, I'd have been pissed. So, go fuck yourself. Both literally and figuratively. And that's the Bless rant for all time. Well, for this podcast today. Golf claps. Golf claps. And by the way, I don't know about any of you guys. I will not be buying any new consoles for a while. I see no need.
Bruh.
I see no need.
You are not alone. I'm done. I'm done.
I don't see a need. I was going to say the only console, and that's just because I'm running out of space on mine, is just me upgrading to get the 1 terabyte PS4, and I was probably just going to get the Spider-Man. That is only just because I ran out of space on my system. So other than that, no.
See, that's fine. But, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you both a question. You can both answer in any order. What else can they really do?
Nothing.
That will warrant you, your spouse, whomever else, to go out here and spend another $400 or $500 for a console. What on earth could they do except, and I'm going to give the most obvious, interchangeable parts, because that is something that PC can do very easily. Other than that, which is probably the next step, what could they possibly do?
Nothing.
And outside releasing some massive exclusives that within the first year will make you buy a new PS5 or Xbox Scarlet, whatever the fuck they're gonna call it.
I'm gonna let you know this right now. First of all, Xbox One. That's like the worst named console right now because
Xbox One X times 2 divided by 3.
It's literally confusing. It's still confusing. Like why did they call it the Xbox One? Because every time like an older person be like, hold up, what do you mean it's the Xbox One? It just came out. It came out like a couple of years ago, right? Nah, that's the regular Xbox. Then why is it called the Xbox? It's just so stupid. I was like, your names is dumb. PS4 is slightly better. That's slightly. PlayStation is getting kind of lazy. Oh yeah, we got the PlayStation 1, we got the PlayStation 2.
I mean, why do you need to name anything else?
Why do you need to change it? I'm fine with that.
I don't see the need.
I know what the fucking difference is.
Simple as better.
I know what the fucking difference.
Simple
as better.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Nintendo, on the other hand, they have literal fucking. I don't know who the fuck is.
Do you know why? Do you know why they changed their system's name? Because their systems legitimately do different things.
Yeah.
Like, as a concept. Like, Nintendo systems, everything is a different concept, if you really think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, PlayStation, technically, is all the same concept. You put a disc in, play the game.
Oh,
Nintendo, you got the Wii sticks where you look like a nunchuck. You got the Wii U, we're using a big-ass gamepad. And basically, the Nintendo Switch took the Wii U gamepad, shrink it, and put everything inside there and say, there you go.
But here's my problem. From the Wii to the Wii U, a lot of people thought that all you needed was the gamepad and you got a new console. But I mean,
well, the Wii U was probably the dumbest name because I don't know why they didn't call it. Honestly, the Wii was the biggest name. They shouldn't name it the Nintendo Revolution like there originally was. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but that name sound beast. Then we would like to play We
would like to.
We are going to play the Wii when we get home. What?
Yeah. No one said that ever.
I don't think that there's anything that will make me sit here and buy the PS5 unless they're just mad. Even if they're like, "Hey, Crash Team Racing, and you can play online, PS5 only." Oh, that's gonna suck. I'll just keep with my PS4. Oh, hey, yeah, we're just going to magically is Left 4 Dead 3. God damn it! Still wouldn't buy
I'll buy a PS5 when I know the games aren't coming out for PS4.
Oh yeah, when they stop with the PS4 games, that's when I'll buy it.
Then that's when I'll switch over.
And even then, I'm gonna ask myself, what more? Honestly speaking, graphically speaking, what more could you really do that's gonna make me say, ooh,
nothing.
It's gonna make me care.
Nothing.
And see, if Sony and Microsoft were smart, they stopped with making consoles. This should be it. Unless you're going to do something that's going to completely revolutionize gaming at this stage, there should be no more consoles. Period.
Yeah.
Produce games for these consoles.
I got it. For PS5, they're having where like you can just play like Skyrim like in real life. Like you can just actually be in Skyrim.
That's revolutionary. That means my physical body. That's some sort of online nonsense. See that?
There we go. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only fucking thing.
That's the only way I should see anyone buying it. If they're not doing nerd gear,
nah.
You actually yell and then you can actually shout in the game. There we go.
Yeah, they're gonna remake fucking Skyrim. But no, all right. First of all, here's what I'm gonna say about that. All right.
Hey,
fuck that! Give me a Yakuza game.
People are buying it. They're gonna keep making it.
Oh my god, Bethesda blows me. Skyrim.
No, but that was the best. That was the best line. You people keep buying it, so why not?
We had the argument, me and Wildfang, and he said because he knows that I like Skyrim and that I love Skyrim and that I played it. He's like, "Well, you had it for the 360." I was like, well, yeah, I got a new system. I switched over and got my PlayStation. I got a PS4. So that's why I bought Skyrim again. So technically, I've owned Skyrim for two different systems, one for 360 and one for PlayStation 4. We had the argument of, well, when is enough? Like, why do people keep buying it? And I said, now, this is not me trying to make excuses because, yeah, it is ridiculous. They even made fun of it. I was like, so if somebody... Like, for example, the PS4, with the VR and shit. And it's like, okay, well, I'm saving up for that. But fuck, I can't play Sky. I want to sit here and do, enhancing and all this other extra shit. Well, here's Skyrim for you. For you people that want to do that. Well, here's Skyrim for people who just getting PS4. Well, here's Skyrim for the people that did. Yes, it's excessive. And Wildfang lumped me in with those people, unfortunately.
Here's Skyrim for the Etch-a-Sketch. Here's Skyrim for the iPhone. Here's Skyrim for your freaking cars.
I don't think I'm part of that group of people, but I switched over, so I don't think I'm included.
Yes, you are.
Oh, E4, I've already kind of lost respect for you.
Yes, you are.
You brought a Bethesda game on Sony's console.
Yes, you did.
I did.
After what I've seen with Sony and Bethesda with Oblivion, I will never buy a Bethesda game on a PlayStation console. I don't care. It will go on Xbox or it will go on a PC. After the shit I dealt with Skyrim on PS3, not Skyrim, Oblivion on PS3, never again.
I never played any other Elder Scrolls. I didn't play Oblivion. I instantly came in it, and the only reason why I even got Skyrim was because my friend, not my friend, my ex at the time, my boyfriend at the time, my ex, he was playing it. I was like, oh my god, what is this game? And then I played it, and then I fell in love with it. That was at the ending. That was at the ending of me with my 360, and then that's when I got my PS4, and I'm like, well, fuck, I miss playing Skyrim, and then I saw that's when they announced it. I was just like, yay, I can finish doing shit.
That doesn't add up in the timeline of events at all.
I played Skyrim way late when it came out, when it was on the 360.
Okay, and he was like, let's get in a party together and play Skyrim, and I'm like, I'm not about to sit here in this party and play Skyrim with you. That's so fucking stupid.
I remember being in parties with you, E4, and you were just hoarding out Skyrim. But then again, I was at 1.2. Here's the thing about Skyrim. Skyrim is the second biggest whore in the gaming industry. We all know who's the first. Actually, no.
Call of Duty?
Skyrim will be the third. No.
Who's the first?
Skyrim is the third. Second is Final Fantasy 7. And number one is Resident Evil 4. That is the biggest whore. That Resident Evil 4 has been on every console generation since GameCube.
What is Madden and NBA? What numbers are those?
Different games.
Those are new games. Different games. I'm talking about the same game being redone, remastered, ported, whatever. It goes Skyrim, Final Fantasy 7. Oh, that's the other game on PS Classic, by the way. Final Fantasy 7.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah, I haven't played that, right?
Is it 7?
I haven't already though. So.
No, 7 is not everyone's favorite Final Fantasy.
Everybody talks about number 7. 7 and 13 is everyone's favorite.
13 is literally the worst Final Fantasy between that 10-2, 2, and fucking
But shit. It goes Skyrim, FF7, and Resident Evil 4. These three games have been remade to oblivion.
Yeah.
No pun intended with Oblivion and Skyrim and Elder Scrolls. No pun intended.
I'm sorry. I just figured I wanted to have a game because I had no games on my PlayStation 4
at the moment. But, Bethesda said it best. People keep buying it, so we're just going to keep making it because it makes us money.
Yeah.
They legitimately said that. People said, why do I keep making Skyrim? Well, people keep buying it. Why not? You know what? I agree. And I guess people kept buying Resident Evil 4 as well, because that's been on literally every console generation. Everyone since the GameCube.
Yeah.
Every console of every generation, except maybe the Switch. Yet. It's coming. I guarantee it. It's been on Wii U. No, I don't think it was on. Well, you can by virtue of playing Wii U, it was on Wii U. 360, PlayStation, PS4, Xbox One, GameCube, and the anthology on both collections of Resident Evil 6. I would know.
Can we? All right. Look.
Trash.
Let's agree. I think Resident Evil 4 is actually number one. Period. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's number what?
It is definitely number one because that shit has literally been since the GameCube.
Oh, that's it.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah. But I'm honestly have to say that I would put Skyrim above Final Fantasy 7 because looking back at it, Final Fantasy 7 is only on PlayStation, PC, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. It's not on GameCube. I can tell you that.
You're right. And now on PS1 Classic. Let's not forget that.
Oh yeah, it's now going to be a classic. And
they're getting a remake.
That's going to take.
That's why I'm playing.
When is that coming out? When is that coming out? Oh man, I'm probably going to be 45. Nah.
Exactly.
Nah.
That's why I'm putting it number one. That's the only reason why I'm putting it number one. Because through all of this, they're still getting a remake. That's the only reason I'm putting it number two. Sorry, not number one. Number two.
We don't get a Final Fantasy 6, 7, 6, 8, or 9, or a 10.
No.
10 remake.
Well, no, 9 got remastered. I think 9 got.
It didn't get remastered. It just got put on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. But the PlayStation 4 fucking version, they're like, "Oh, you want this game? $20." And I'm like, "No, I am not paying $20 for fucking Final Fantasy 9 when I can get it for $9.99 on my PlayStation." Which I have on my PlayStation, by the way, with Chrono Trigger. I have Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9. I have 10 remastered already. And I have Chrono Trigger and Xenogears. Why the fuck would I pay $20 for Final Fantasy 9 when I already have the game on PlayStation? That, in fact, why is that game even $20? Why are you charging me that much for that game? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Because it's Sony, man.
It's like me playing. It's like if Final Fantasy 7 came out and it was like $20 for it. Is it the new one? Nah, it's the old one. Fuck you, me. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Like, I'm not paying for that. No. Jesus Christ. But yeah, dog. I honestly, dog. Skyrim though. Skyrim just annoys me the most because it's like the game has never been fixed. The game is still buggy to all fucking high hell. and shit. Just you can still ride your. I got the fucking joint. You can still ride your goddamn horse sideways up a fucking mountain. Or you can glitch the game, fight the little elders in the mountain, get blown off with the ice, and you're done. You might as well reset your whole fucking game. Because you can glitch that shit. It's not going to... You can't stop it. Like, shit. Why? God damn it.
That's a Skyrim life.
I thought it was...
But you know what? At this point in time, if Skyrim didn't have bugs, it wouldn't be Skyrim at this stage.
That's why I honestly don't like a lot of Bethesda's games, because the games are just glitchy as shit. I like Fallout New Vegas, but that game is so fucking fucked. It's not even funny. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I couldn't even kill the fucking tree, and I was mad as shit. I was like, get the fuck, I'm done. I love that game. Yes. I almost beat it, but I'm like, yo, fuck it. Anywho, moving on from the horrors of the video game. Huh?
I'm letting y'all know.
Hello?
Hello? Mr. Darkwave, you started to lag and went off to La La Land with your mic, sir. We're live, pal. I'm James Jonah Jameson right now. Spider-Man is a menace.
Hey, Gus.
Gus is a menace. Threat or menace. Gus, threat or menace. Speaking of, Spider-Man is a fucking good game. Jesus Christ.
That's why Xbox players are super salty.
Yeah, I know that for a fact. Xbox people are salty as shit.
Why did I buy this? There's nothing on this.
Yeah, unfortunately. But I like how God of War and Spider-Man proved EA wrong that people don't want single-player games, but they came out of single-player games with no microtransactions whatsoever. Yet they literally shit on the game.
It's also a single-player game, and
I know, but like they broke Spider-Man and God of War broke records. Horizon Zero Dawn, while that being a fan-fucking-tastic game, did not break the record for the the launch record. Granted,
Spider-Man shattered God of War.
Spider-Man beat God of War, and I was like, holy shit, these are two destroy. I was like, get the fuck out of here. God damn. Oh wow, EA. Maybe that comment about single-player games are dead. It's stupid. Fucking retarded.
What happens if I don't have any of my friends to play online with? Oops.
Live service. Okay. Anywho, yes, turning players into payers. Microtransactions. Whalers. Hey yo, fucking Warzone mode was the dumbest fucking mode in all of Halo to me, and I still can't get over it. I was like, yo, you can literally pay for a tank to start the match with a tank and end up in my base and just start murdering me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, I'm done. Halo 5 is dead. That's exactly what happened, and I sold my Xbox after that shit. Especially after nobody was playing shit. But why the fuck did I get my Xbox at that time? I'm still mad I got my Xbox at that time. I was like, bruh, ain't nobody playing shit. And of course I had the infamous moment of motherfuckers opening my goddamn mail in real life. Like, nah, bruh, you're gonna open my mail and then be like that. That's a federal crime, but yeah, pretty much. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I did want to talk about Spider-Man shattering records, but we already kind of went into it. Oh my God, whose mic is that?
I don't know. I hear it.
E4, it has to be you. It's like you're moving. Are you moving?
I have been laying down in the same fucking spot. I only got up to cut the goddamn air on.
Then it is you.
What? I'm not doing anything.
Hold up.
We're leaving this in, people. Because it's gold.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I hear
that. Yeah, he said yes.
Yes.
I've been laying here. Maybe I didn't have to get up because somebody was burning up hot.
No. thought so. Anywho, ATSTs. ATST. All right. Moving on. Is there anything else that anybody want to talk about in the gaming industry right now besides live service? We're going to turn the podcast into a live service. So from now on, if you want to listen to the podcast, you know, you gotta pay for the online season pass / the loot terrible. You are terrible. Then you gotta pay for each of the podcasters online. So that's gonna be $15 each podcast. Then the comment, you gotta pay an extra $1.
One extra $1, you gotta pay extra $5.
You gotta pay extra $5 per to comment on the podcast. Then you gotta pick which edition of the podcast you're gonna pick.
And actually, you know, and to hear everyone in the podcast, you gotta pay $10 per person.
Exactly.
First you get a podcast with just Wild Fang speaking.
Yeah.
And you hear him replying to people, but you don't hear anyone what else anyone's saying. You gotta pay $10 for Dark Wave. Yeah. And then you hear him, and then $10 for E4.
Yeah, 15 each. Plus taxes. 15.
We getting extra greedy now.
Then he increased the price. I said 10. He increased to 15.
Yeah, then you got to combine together. If you want us to combine them together, you got to pay 20 per character. Then after that, right? To
even go on the channel, you gotta pay a good $30 just to go on the channel.
Pay an extra 30. So and then
and don't forget, just in case we have Dust Cam.
Dust Cam. That's another 50 right there. And then you gotta pick which edition. There's a regular standard edition of the Wildstreet Fighting Podcast. Then there's the Wild Fang edition, which it just includes it has everything that's listed below, plus the Wild Fang face pack. That is the Wild Fang and Dark Wave pack. You know, Wild Fang and Dark Wave by ourselves. You know, no E4. Then is the Wild Fang E4 Dark Wave pack. Then it's the Super Ultimate pack, which is $900 by itself. It comes with a big middle finger, a picture of a middle finger in the box and everything.
Then there's another picture that says you will still buy this.
Yeah. Then there's the Super Ultimate Duper pack, definitive edition. Not really definitive. It comes with another picture of a second middle finger inside of it, and then the Super Ultimate pack of Doom and Destruction just has a picture of a penis inside of it. And listed with everything else and the season pass. Okay. I was poking at Assassin's Creed right there, because Assassin's Creed got a definitive edition, then it got a gold edition. I was like, what? It's not definitive then. Why is it called?
What's Assassin's Creed? What is that?
Oh no, my bad. I meant this is Sparta Odyssey.
It's Sparta Creed.
There you go,
bruh. First of all, I may be in a minority, but I could care less about this new Assassin's Creed. Like, it's not
Assassin's Creed. They are assassins. It's Sparta. In fact, everything they're saying about that game is a mockery to assassins. Spartans aren't assassins. They kill people, yes, but they're not assassins. Assassins hide in the shadows. What Spartan do you know hide in the fucking shadows?
People say what they want about Assassin's Creed Origins, about the time period and whatnot, but it still made sense, because in that time period, and Egypt and stuff, especially ancient Egypt, they already had people that was assassins and using poisons and all this other kind of sneaky shit. So it made sense.
Dog. But dog,
yes.
It's to me, it's just.
You can beat people off the cliffs, okay?
This isn't Assassin's Creed. This is just what it is. It's
assassinating anybody? You can pick who you want to be in love with. You can be gay. Oh, okay.
I don't care. Like, I really don't. And like, at the end of the day, I don't know if it's gonna sell, but I'm not interested in the slightest. like bit of it. I'm not buying that game. If I get it, it's gonna come through GameFly. But if it doesn't come through GameFly, I'm not missing shit. And the last thing I'm gonna talk about in the gaming world, how was that Dragon Quest game, by the way? Forgot to ask you about it.
Dragon Quest is amazing. I enjoy it. I really only like playing it on my days off because at times, Dragon Quest games can get a little slow, and being at work all that, it'll make tire me. Yeah. But other than that, very good game. Even though it's turn-based, and I know I'm not the biggest fan of turn-based, I'm enjoying the characters. I'm enjoying the story. So,
if I could, legit hit you in the nuts, that would be legit a nutshell.
We're not doing this again. We're not doing this.
You know that, but we're not going to do this right now. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about it. We're gonna have to talk about it at some point. That'd be the WWE. I swear to God, if another fucking person texts me with this goddamn long ass ringtone, Jesus.
Why do you have it, man?
First of all, I love you too. Anywho, let's talk about it. WWE.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do. All right, let's start with the thing that we forgot to talk about the very week because everybody had better things to do to talk about Hell in a Cell. All right, let's talk about it. Woo! Crap. I really don't want to talk about wrestling right now, but hey, let's talk.
I thought Hell in a Cell was a good show.
I thought Hell in a Cell was an average show for what it was. Not gonna lie.
It was okay. It was okay.
The last two matches were my only bad. Other than that,
my favorite match was Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy.
My favorite match was the tag match, but look. Let's go in order, okay? The New Day versus Rusev Day.
And I didn't watch the pre-show.
That match was super predictable as well. So that match is bad. It was really predictable.
Aiden English looked good in it, though. I didn't watch highlights. Aiden English looked really good in the match, though.
Yeah, he was good. He even did the crush joint. But moving on to the match that was actually entertaining. Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy. All right. Brutal fucking match. And I was enjoying it 100%. I was like, oh, Lord, this match is actually entertaining. Wow. I didn't know the main roster could have these type of matches. Wow.
It actually was really good.
It's funny?
Yeah.
It's sad because as many times as we've seen WWE champion Randy Orton, with the work he's been doing, I honestly, it's hard not to make him champion with the work he's been doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is funny.
Oh, and side note, for people that don't know, when people, get gauges and all that other kind of stuff and extend your ears and stuff, it no longer hurts when people do things like, I don't know, twist them and put screwdrivers and all that other kind of stuff. And just a little side note, just because people saying was too graphic and it was too brutal and Jeff Hardy was in real pain.
No, the fuck he wasn't.
Just wanted to let people know that that's just dead skin now, so.
It did like it was gonna rip, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Even if it did, it would not have done anything to his skin. It would have just ripped. He wouldn't have even been bleeding.
It's the same as when you get different size gauges. Like, why do you think that, once you get like a super large gauge, and even if you fucking take it out, why the ear never, shrinks or goes back down? Because it's just, you just stretch, it's just dead skin. You just stretched it out.
Yep. Now, talking about the next match. What do you guys rate that match, by the way? We forgot to start that.
What are we doing, out of 5 or out of 10? I don't know.
Star system, sir. Let's stick with the wrestling theme.
Isn't the star system pretty much just kind of never mind.
1 through 5. Just 1 through 5. I don't care.
Well, if it's 1 through 5, I'm giving that match a 4 out of 5. The only reason why it's making a 5 is because the ending where Randy moved like a couple seconds too early kind of made Jeff Hardy retarded.
Yeah. Okay, I'm giving that match a 4 as well because that match actually thoroughly entertained the shit out of me.
Yep, 4.
I feel like E4 is just copying me.
I I feel like you're copying Dark Wave.
Shut up! Anywho, moving on. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte. Okay, first let me preface this by saying, I swear to God, WWE needs to really, really fucking stop with Becky Lynch being a heel, because it's not working at all.
She's not a heel.
Okay, whatever. But what did you guys think of that match?
Match was good. Okay. Yeah. It felt a little sloppy at times, but I mean, Becky won, so that gives the match a whole new,
Yeah, that match was honestly pretty good, but I'd honestly would give it a 3.5 stars out of 5.
Yeah, that was my score, so there you go.
Yeah.
I just hope she got a placeholder champion just until Evolution or whatever.
Oh God!
For Charlotte, Roman Reigns, Flair.
You'll get it back at some point. Don't worry.
Next is the tag match of the Dogs of War versus the Shield.
God, that's stupid fucking name.
Why are they called the Dogs of War? God knows why they decided to call them the Dogs of War. Holy shit. But what did you guys think of that match? Because I know what I thought of that match.
The match was amazing. And Drew McIntyre is a beast.
Drew McIntyre should be the Universal Champion right now. But
and more Rollins.
Yeah, but we got literally one of the worst fucking champions of all time, because we officially had another worst champion. We can't get a good champion. I don't know why. It's weird. It's fucking weird. But I give that match a 4.5 stars out of 5 myself. 4.5. 4.5. Fuck it. Y'all are confusing me. 4.5 bacon bits out of 10.
I give it 4.5 stars as well.
Yes, I will give it.
I only watched tidbits and snippets of this match, so I'm not going to rate this match because it wouldn't be fair.
You know what else isn't fair? Bacon bits. Anywho, moving on to AJ Styles versus Sam Joe. I'll call him the fat Samoan, as a lot of people like to call him. I call him the best Samoan in the fucking business right now. Versus AJ Styles.
I love AJ Styles. I love him as champion. But it's bittersweet because it's hard when you like a wrestler, when you really like a wrestler, you like their work and all that other kind of stuff that they do, and they're a good champion, a good babyface or heel or whatever. But you can kind of tell when it's time for them to kind of lose the title. But on the other hand, I kind of feel as though with WWE that they kind of, first of all, I don't want the situation to end up being like Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't want to see AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe 5 6 times.
We already got 4.
But it's difficult because how can you sit here and listen to Joe and see Joe and the work that he's doing and not want to give this man give him the fucking title? But then you think about it, it's just like, all right, let's see. WWE keeps posting how long AJ has had the belt and keeps putting him on the chart and stuff. I kind of just have a strange, weird-ass feeling that WWE is going to let AJ just keep this damn thing for a full fucking year. He's already at, 300-something days?
Yeah.
And he's damn close to it. I think that WWE may just end up fucking keep this damn thing for the full fucking year. Quite honestly, which is sad because again, I love both AJ Styles and I like Samoa Joe. If it was up to me, AJ Styles would lose the belt. But that's why I'm part of WWE social media, because I can look at their hints and subtle shit that they do. So they're doing this for a specific reason, in my honest opinion, that they keep putting. AJ Styles has held the belt for this amount of days. Look at the other champions who held the world title. AJ Styles has now held it. It's like, okay. AJ Styles has now moved up to the number blah 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 spot. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But still, to say, I really did enjoy this match, though. This was my second match that I actually kind of liked.
Yeah. One second, I'm checking.
I don't have much to say. I know why Joe didn't win the title here.
Why?
I mean, it's Hell in a Cell. Why, it's Hell in a Cell. Not really I guess, major show. So I'm happy, at least with the way they end the match. It keeps Joe looking strong, and AJ can keep the title until whenever. Either Super Showdown or SmackDown 1000. And, you'll have that feud a little bit, and then you can build to probably either Miz and AJ or Joe and Bryan, whoever they decide to go with. If I had to give them match stars, it was a good match. So, you know what? I'll just say 4. I'll just give it a 4. It was a good match.
It was a good match. Now, for me, this is where the next match is. Oh, wait, E4, you didn't rate it neither.
Oh, sorry, 4.
Okay, yeah. I'll give that match a -4, first of all, because the next match is the best match of the night. All right. It was the Miz and Maurice versus Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. All right. First of all,
box mode. I did not watch that match.
First of all, that match was beast, right? That match was fucking epic. It was the shit. So now, not gonna lie, this is the point where I stopped watching the wrestling pay-per-view. And then as soon as I heard ding, 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 I came back in the room and I was like, well, okay. So I really can't rate the match because I did not watch it. Anybody?
I did not either.
Darkwave, did you watch the match?
I watched it. I thought it was a complete, shit show, but, I mean, it's Ronda, and that's what I expect from most of her matches.
Ronda or the Miz and Maurice versus Daniel Bryan?
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking about the Ronda match. That's how much I didn't care about this match. I didn't care. I mean, I watched it, but I didn't really care.
Okay. All right, cool. No one's rating that match because that match was dumb. Next match is Ronda Rousey versus fucking Alexa Bliss. Okay. All right. First of all, Ronda's roster is done. I don't care anymore. All right. Second of all, why the fuck was this a match? What the fuck happened? Okay. The first time they fought, it was like, okay. It was a raping, Ronda Rousey clearly raped Alexa Bliss. But in the magical rematch, right?
They played up to the narrative that, was it like her rib or stomach or something was that she wasn't full at 100% or something? But like the week before, the 2 weeks before, I don't know. It was something that was up with Ronda, and they was trying to play on the fact that, yeah, she wasn't at 100%. That's the reason why Alexa was able to get some fucking... It's stupid. I'm not defending it, but it's stupid, but that's what they was going for. Why the match went on longer.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense then.
But WWE should probably also pay attention because, looking at Alexa Bliss and a lot of the matches that she's been in, why was the match with Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax fucking better than this one?
I don't know.
With Nia Jax.
I don't know.
But Alexa Bliss is a how many time champion?
1,000-time champion.
Exactly. But she can't even bring nobody up and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. I only watched tidbits and snippets of this match, and quite honestly, I remember what I went to go do when this match came on. I went to go take my dog outside to go have him take a shit. That was more interesting than me watching this match.
All right. Moving on, because clearly no one here cares about that damn match. The last match of the night, the Coupe de Gracie. All right. First of all, I'm not gonna lie right now. Braun Strowman should be champion. Mick Foley counted 3. Legit.
Well, you have to remember that Mick Foley has had so much brain damage that I don't think he did.
He tapped the mat 3 times. He said 1, 2, 3. No. The match is not over. Actually, I was like, Mick, you fucked up. That was legit 3. That was 3, Mick. Second, right? Everybody here has seen a Hell in a Cell match. Y'all been watching wrestling for years. Y'all seen Hell in a Cell match. Y'all know the rules of a Hell in a Cell match, right? Everybody here knows the rules of Hell in a Cell matches. Can anybody name off some of those fucking rules?
There are no rules.
Oh shit! That was a trick question. There you go, buddy. There you go. That is the truth. There are no fucking rules in a goddamn Hell in a Cell match. So, can someone fucking explain to me how the fuck this match ended in a no goddamn contest when the match does not have fucking rules? That doesn't make any sense.
Dun dun dun.
That made no sense. I was so agitated by the end of the shit. I was like, that doesn't add up. How the fuck did a second referee come in? No contest, end the match. What the fuck do you mean end the match? The match can't end unless someone fucking ends it. What the fuck? Then I was like, bro.
But your man Roman and Braun was asleep for like 30 minutes.
They were asleep for like an hour. What the fuck was this match?
They just were sitting there taking a nap. They took
a nap, and then Dolph Ziggler and what's his name fall on top of the damn cage. And then decided to both fall. First of all, that spot was the dumbest fucking spot.
Decided to fall. He was like, oh.
Yeah, Dolphin fucking, what's it, was just like, alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go, drop. Alright, cool. I was like, the spot, if out of context, the spot looked cool. In context, the spot was dumb as shit. Second, the fact that they were all fighting at the top of the cage looked stupid. Third, why was the cage fucking red? That shit was frustrating.
So McDonald's playpen, man.
That was a fucking McDonald's playpen.
But they should have just had some ball pits, some balls and shit in there. And oh my god, that shit was ugly.
Yo, and I was getting so mad. I was like, all right, first of all, not only
it was distracting as fuck.
Yes, right. But not only did that fucking look stupid, right? Fucking Hell in a Cell. Looking back at past Hell in a Cell matches, we would never get a Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. We never get a fucking Stone Cold versus Mankind and Kane. Fucking, we'll never get this shit again, or Undertaker versus Mankind, which is clearly like the best Hell in a Cell match. But to me, it's always going to be Triple H.
You know they say it every year Hell in a Cell comes around.
It got fucking worse. Oh my god, yo, and it's just so fucking dumb at this point. And then again, to my knowledge, a fucking Hell in a Cell cannot end in a no contest or disqualification or anything like that. The shit doesn't make it doesn't add up. It just makes the fucking creative. It just makes people look stupid.
The only one that ended in no contest was the one on Raw between Kane and Mankind or something like that. Or some people, I forgot.
And how did that end in a no contest?
I don't remember. That was years ago.
Hold up, Kane and Mankind. Let me go look at it. But that shit
was on Raw, bro. It was a Hell in a Cell on Raw, so I mean,
yeah. Okay, yeah, it ended in no contest in 1998. But that was a 7-minute match to do something real quick. That was on a regular Raw. This is a fucking pay-per-view. No other fucking one in this shit says no contest on the match list. Except for this new shit. Which is so bad. Why did they do that? It's so stupid. I'm like, you can't have a no contest in the... Oh my god. I remember the Usos versus the New Day in Hell in a Cell, and that was a fantastic match.
Best match of the night.
That was the match of the night, man. God damn it.
Hey, Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy was great.
That match was good too.
And they wasn't even fighting for a damn title. They wasn't fighting for a damn no championship gold.
What are you talking about?
Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy.
Oh, they're talking about the Usos. The Usos definitely won the championship. And then the Usos disappeared forever. I don't know where the Usos went, by the way.
I don't know. They wasn't part of the oh wait, yes they was. They was part of the whatchamacallit giant. So battle royal thingy, but well, we know they're around because they was doing the mixed match challenge. So you see Naomi and whatchamacallit together, so they're still there apparently. But yeah,
what the fuck, young? But still, right? Moving on past that hella discrepancy and hell in the fucking cell, ending in a no contest because the referee's down and the second referee couldn't I'm done. Brock Lesnar still makes no sense as a person. Like Brock, why didn't you just?
Brock, can you just fucking leave?
Yeah, like in my mind, I was like Brock, if you're going to do that, yeah, I'm like Brock. First, you fucked up at SummerSlam with your stupidity by attacking the literal wrong person because of your own stupidity. All right. Second, why didn't you just attack either Braun Strowman so you can automatically get your fucking rematch, or just attack Roman Reigns, have Braun Strowman win, and then you automatically still qualify for your rematch? The fuck does that make any sense to you, buddy?
If I was Brock, I would have honestly just started attacking Roman Reigns. Like, there you go, Braun. Let Braun win, and being like, all right, at least Braun gonna sit here and give me my fucking rematch.
Exactly.
Roman Reigns hiding behind, because even Kurt was like, "You're not gonna get a rematch." Like, Kurt, that's not how it works. He is technically supposed to get a fucking rematch.
Yeah. So
y'all can't pick and fucking choose who can get a fucking rematch. Well, yes, they can, because that's why Wishful never got his rematch.
Where's Kevin Owens?
Okay, Owens deserves a rematch, and Finn Balor deserves a rematch. But
Finn Balor had a rematch already.
When did Finn Balor get his championship rematch?
Remember, he fought Roman on Raw.
Oh yeah, you're right. He finally got it and lost. But
I thought you was gonna say the shit where they had to do like the no one contendership or shit, where it was just like Bobby Lashley and with Drew McIntyre, and everything seemed pretty good.
The night before, the night after that stupid ass, pointless ass match that Bobby Lashley won, which should have been for the number one contender.
Bobby Lashley won. Yep. Oh my God, Monday Night Raw didn't make no fucking sense. It's like, you know what? They forget that there are intelligent people that still fucking watch wrestling, that actually watch this show. Just people that just don't. I don't.
That's why the Monday Night Raw after fucking WWE was a terrible episode, and it didn't make any sense. And then we saw the Dogs of War versus the Shield like a good another 1,000 times, and then for the last 2 weeks, I literally just stopped watching Raw after. As soon as I saw the Shield open the show, I was like, yeah, okay. And then huh?
I was gonna say, to be fair, it's not like you missed anything because everything repeats itself any fucking way. So who knows? Seems like you're watching this Monday Night Raw, and chances are it's the same fucking thing as the last week and 2 weeks before then.
That makes sense. Did I miss anything on Raw yesterday? Oh no, I didn't. I guarantee you I didn't.
Nope.
Okay, and did I miss anything on fucking SmackDown today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes. We're actually missing something. We're missing the fact that Brie Bella is supposed to be on SmackDown, but apparently she's on. I guess they get the John Cena, and they go both. She gets SmackDown and Raw.
John Cena. That's
going up against. Yeah, so I'm super confused because she's supposed to be in a feud with Maurice and The Miz, but yet she's with her sister on Raw. So I'm just kind of confused.
Now I'm completely confused. They both suck as wrestlers. Speaking of, right, Evolution! Can't wait. Who here can't wait for that Evolution pay-per-view? Who's going to watch Evolution? I know Darkwave's going to review it. He said he was.
unfortunately.
You're gonna review it, so you're gonna watch it. Can't wait for you to watch it, son. You're gonna be like, yo, Evolution is a fantastically bad pay-per-view. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be good. Yeah, I hope and pray to God that the main event that they are talking about is not gonna be the fucking main event. I swear to God.
Oh, it is.
I swear to Jesus, that shouldn't even be a fucking match. Nikki Bella is not a good wrestler. Nor should she put up a challenge against no fucking. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with that.
She's better than her goddamn sister.
They're not good.
No, I'm like not even being funny. Like I didn't even want to go back and watch it, but like me listening
Nikki
to you
is passable in the ring. Bree is.
Bree almost fucking killed Liv Morgan.
Twice.
Oh, she gave Liv a concussion. So
yes, and she almost killed her fucking self. Like I don't understand how.
That's not really the issue. The issue is she's botched 4 weeks straight. Like. It's one thing to, make a mistake like Sasha and Paige, or, mistakes happen in the ring. Mistimings happen. That's fine. The fact that this woman has botched something every freaking week. She almost killed herself twice. She stiffs Zelina Vega. And then she gave Miz a black eye or something. I don't know. And then she does this to Liv Morgan. It's like, alright, enough is enough. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, stop wrestling, lady. Just stop.
4 weeks straight.
And she keeps doing
it. And you'll have the jackasses. Oh, Seth Rollins injured Sting and John Cena. I'm like, yeah, that happened like months within each other. Shit happens. This has been every week.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. And Seth Rollins did it by accident. That's to make it even funnier. So you can't really. I feel like she's doing it on purpose because she can't wrestle for shit anymore. Like,
which I don't understand. If my husband was like, "Yeah, you buying," or if that's like that's like saying like my husband is AJ Styles, yet I can't fucking I'm botching something seriously, like something fierce. Like, how about hey honey, can you help me? Can you train work with me, please? I'm trying not to kill myself and others.
I don't think we want another Eva Marie because she got trained by Brian Kendrick and went to. Oh my God, Eva Marie was so terrible.
They just need to get off TV and just go back to being reality superstars. This is just what happens when you just have reality superstars trying to pretend to still be wrestlers.
I don't think they were ever good wrestlers, actually.
I don't think they was either.
Oh my God.
I never did. Also, side note, what is you guys' opinions on Renee Young now being made permanent to commentate on Monday Night Raw?
Fucking.
She's not bad, but she sounds like a WWE video game sometimes. For me, she'll be Michael Cole and Corey be talking, and then she just come out of nowhere with a 2-word phrase or 3-word phrase, and she sounds like the WWE games where someone is talking, you'll do a move and they'll get cut off and oh, look at that maneuver. And it's just okay.
For me, it's she's so biased for the fucking positive side. It's not funny. It's not. Yo, shut up.
When she actually does speak without just saying phrases, she's better than Coachman and Michael, and she's better than Coachman. So
I mean, this is the same coach that thought fucking what's his name was Rhino, and then blamed the cameraman, and then tried to bury the cameraman. He said, Bo Dallas was Rhino. Rhino's in the ring. Rhino got eliminated. That's horrible camera work. It was you trying to bury the cameraman now? What? Even Cole was like, what? And then, when Nia Jax was taking the lead in the match during Ronda Rousey, he was like, this is where Ronda Rousey will have it. She has Nia Jax on the ropes. And then everybody was like, the fuck are you talking about?
Coach.
In the headline coach? In the headline coach? Are you kidding me? Where the fuck did Coach go anyway?
He does the panels now.
Oh, my God. My man is fucked.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want?
I have nothing.
All right. Can we talk about how the Shield theme sounds like Taz's theme now, or is that just me?
No, I think it's just you, sir.
All right, cool. All right. Ah, Botchamania. Anywho, all right. That being said, we are ready to wrap this up. I, your host, Wildfang, is now Batman, and everybody else is Robin. You pick your own goddamn Robin. Of course, the theme "Make You Mine" is going to be playing right now, or about playing right now.
You know what? Even though he's not my favorite, I'll go and just be Jason Todd. Why? Because he becomes the Red Hood.
I'll be sick.
Anywho, I am definitely still Batman. That being said, I will catch you all later on the flipping.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Both literally. That means good night to you guys as well.
Alright, dude.
Because unlike you fine people, I have to get up in 4 hours.
Live service. All right. Hey yo, before you go open your eyes, you gotta pay the microtransactions to open your eyes. Then like after you pay the microtransactions to open your eyes.